Hey everybody, and welcome to part 16 of this FireRed Let's Play. On the last episode we covered the Safari Zone and we also covered what's in Fuchsia City. In this episode we're going to be taking on the Fuchsia Gym. Now off screen I did train a few of my Pokemon. I decided that I'd evolve both my Execute and my Doduo. Mainly because I needed to get that extra power. As you can see, Executor's got quite a high special attack stat. I also taught it Giga Drain and Sunny Day. I think I have Sunny Day because it works well with Chlorophyll, and also I'll be getting Solar Beam before too long. I'm just keeping Reflect till then. I taught Flight and Steel Wing to my Dodrio, which I think is pretty good. Other than that, not much has really changed. So yeah, okay. The first thing I do want to quickly do before I take on the gym is fly over to Celadon City, because I want to quickly head into Saffron just so I can get the TM for Psychic, just so I can get some extra power, since this is a poison type gym. Okay, so after you've given him the tea, you can actually head into Saffron. If you want the TM for Psychic though, you're going to have to come down here, over to this house. I'm assuming Psychic's still here. Yeah, so TM's 29, which contains Psychic. Okay, so let's teach this to my Executor. Of confusion. I need to get myself some PP ups for that Giga Drain, but until then I'm going to have to rely on 5, which isn't that great. Okay, so let's head back out and fly back to Fuchsia, since I won't bother properly covering it yet. Since I may as well do it when we're about to do the 6th gym, which is fairly soon, but we don't need to do it yet. Okay, so let's head into the gym. So it may just look like an open space, but you'll notice that there's, if you can tell, if you look on the corners of the squares, you'll see that some of them are slightly whiter than the others. These are barriers, so you can't walk through here. But this guy's fine. Koga's in the middle, so we'll be going to him fairly soon. Okay, a Psychic type. I wasn't expecting to see you. I think I will actually switch switch to Dojo. Don't like that at all. Have quite a few antidotes left, which is quite good. And lucky, to be honest. Okay, so let's just try attack. My last move for Dojo is actually going to be Drill Peck, which I'm going to have as a primary stab option rather than Fly, since Drill Peck's slightly stronger. And a Kadabra. Let's just stay in. Yeah, and there aren't too many moves you can give to a Dojo really, so it's good enough for me. I may give it Return in the future as a much more powerful normal type move, but Try Attack is quite good in itself. I still have that XP share on Executor, I must take that off. Let's heal that poison. An antidote. Okay. Let's head on. Fight this guy. So Juggler Caden has a Hypno, level 38. Another Psychic type. This is supposed to be a Poison type gym, but whatever. Just gonna switch out. Giga Drain can't really hurt Hypno, so I'm just gonna easy just to switch really. Let's try attack. So yeah, this thing's very specially defensive, so try and hit it with physical moves. Am I really going to have to use an antidote after every single fight? So Try Attack has a 10% chance of either inflicting a burn, freeze or paralysis. I'm not sure if it's a 10% chance for each status or if it's just a 10% chance for one of them to happen. Did I really not take that XP share off? Oh, actually no, I just switched. No. Okay, so let's antidote again. Let's shove that Quick Claw on my Exeggutor. Probably a good idea, considering he's quite slow. So another person here. Okay, so Juggler Kirk has a Drowsy, also not a poison type. Don't really know what's happening here, because these are supposed to be poison types. That didn't really do as much as I'd hoped. Really need some PP ups, but whatever. Okay, he's also got another Drowsy. Let's just take this on with Roadhouse, it's just much easier. Let's just use Fly, it's got more PP. Meditate I don't think is really going to be helping him too much, and really, a 1 in 20 chance and I'd have to miss. Let's Fly again. This probably won't kill it. Oh, okay, cool. That's nice. Kadabra. Let's just stay in. This thing's so frail, I think I'll just use Skill Wing. Take that thing out. And finally, another Drowsy. Great. Let's just try attack. So I only trained these up to level 35. That's still quite high. Especially considering this is only the 5th gym, but I'm hoping it'll all work out by the time I get to the Pokemon League, so... Okay, so... Jesus, a Whip. He's not scared. Okay, so Tamer Edgar finally has a Poison type, Arbok. Level 33. Let's just Psychic it. Please don't poison. Thank you. Some nice experience there. And a Sand Slash isn't a poison type, but is also weak to grass, so good enough for me. Unfortunately, in this generation, you don't actually know when the Quick Claw's working. You can usually tell, but you can't always tell. Let's gain some more nice experience, and another Arbok. Okay, cool. Just Psychic it. I assume the Quick Claw worked then, but Arbok is a little on the slow side, so maybe I did just outspeed it. Okay, so we have to come around here. Yeah, okay. Let's go this way. I assume this guy's also going to have psychic types. So Juggler Sean, also my name, has Drowsy. Still not a poison type, of course. Ruining my strategy, really, but looks like they only want to meditate anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's just try attack. I shouldn't be needing try attack much in the actual gym leader fight, so it's fine. And a Hypno. I really like Hypno, it's just not an incredibly good Pokemon. It's outclassed by a lot of Pokemon. Level 37, awesome. Assume this next guy's gonna have poison types. Nope, they don't, because I can see where they are. Okay, so Tamer Phil has a Sand Slash. Take that out with a Giga Drain. Don't know why there are ground and psychic types in here, but what the hey. And finally, an Arbok. There are like so many poison types and yet there aren't any in here. The only poison type we've seen is Arbok. And this is supposed to be a poison type gym, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, so through here. Okay, so let's just make sure I'm all ready for this. I shouldn't need to worry about this fight really. Okay, so this is Koga. I'm not going to bother with that laugh. A mere child like you dares to challenge me? The very idea makes me shiver with mirth. Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. Poison brings steady doom, sleep renders foes helpless, despair to the creeping horror of poison-type Pokémon. Okay, so this is Koga, the poison-type master. He leads with a coughing, level 37. Fairly standard, a little high level, but we've seen plenty of these things. I should have used Sunny Day actually, especially against that coughing. Doesn't matter. Okay, so next we have a Muck, level 39. Very specially defensive, so try and hit it with ground type moves, but Psychic works well. Acid Armor doubles its defense stat. Okay, so I know that he's going to use a Forest Door or a Hyper Potion here. The predicament is whether I use Reflect or Sunny Day, because Reflect will help me live longer, but Sunny Day will make me quicker. I think I'll just use Sunny Day. So there's that Hyper Potion. Let's use that Sunny Day. Double my speed thanks to Chlorophyll. So let's just Psychic it. Just wants to keep using Acid Armor. Don't know why, I'm not carrying any physical attacks at all. I think I'm going to use Giga Drain. Really? Another Hyper Potion? Okay, that's kind of weird. It's burning my Sunny Day, which is really annoying, to be honest. I should really put up that reflect. But it doesn't matter. It's just psychic. Critical hit. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so take that thing out. Go to level 37. Next is another coughing. Level 37. Not sure why this isn't a wheezing, but whatever. Psychic hit. Would have been faster than that thing anyway, but Sunny Day was really for his last Pokemon. Although I don't think the Sunny Day will be lasting for that. Oh, okay. Okay, so Koga doesn't have the Pokemon I was thinking he'd have. Okay, so the star of his show, apparently, is Wheezing, level 43. You know how to deal with these things, seen plenty of them. Quite a high level, but even so. So not a tough fight, but... So we can now finally use Surf outside of battle, and he also gives you the TM for Toxic. Which, his damage increases every turn. It's a good move for stalling, but it's only really good against the Elite Four and Gym Leaders. You won't really want to use it too much in game. Because I thought he'd have a Venomoth, because Janine has a Venomoth, who is the replacement Gym Leader, in Gold, Silver, and what have you. But yeah, I assume they just had it, but he doesn't. Okay, so now that we have got, now that we've finally gotten that that gym badge, I'm actually going to head back to Route 10 and try and catch myself that final Pokemon that I said I was going to catch in the last episode, but suddenly found out I couldn't. Okay, so I'm probably not going to fully cover it until the next episode, but I will show you me catching the Pokemon. So if you head down here and just surf, that is the theme from the SS and leaving. I thought it was. Okay, so I think this guy's a trainer, so we'll take this guy on quickly. Coconut, screw it. Sure, but hopefully you've got some decent Pokemon, or just Eradicate or something. Okay, so Pokemaniac Mark has a Rhyhorn. I didn't heal. I don't like that. Because I don't... Oh yeah, I did. Cool, so I can Giga Drain this thing. So Rhyhorn level 29, very underwhelming after just seeing a level 43 Wheezing, but whatever. And he also has a Lickitung. I should really have switched for this. Oh, I did also forget to mention that in the gate that's on Route 18, I mentioned that there was a trade for a for a Golduck for a Lickitung. In Leaf Green, that's a Slowbro for a Lickitung rather than the other way around. Okay, so this is the power plant. Power plant contains quite a few new electric types. Well, actually two. I don't remember if I covered Voltorb, but Voltorb is actually on Route 10. You can also find Pikachu here, which I think is a little more common than in Viridian Forest. I'm just going to switch up. Who's my fastest Pokemon? Because that Pikachu is quite fast. 57, 106, 82, 87, 104. I think I use Hot Dog, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I covered Voltorb already. Fastest electric type, fastest Pokemon, sorry, in the game until after game. Can be found on Route 10 though, so can be found much earlier in the game. Not particularly good, but it's there if you need it. You can also find Magnemite here. I think this is the first instance we've actually been able to catch a Magnemite, and surprisingly that's the evolved form. Magneton evolves at level 30, is an electric steel type, and the only steel type you can get before the after game. It's a good Pokemon. It's got very high special attack, good physical defense. It's not too slow, Don't worry about its steel type, just use its steel type for resistances rather than attacking. It doesn't have too much to attack with, but it's still a pretty decent Pokemon, to be honest. Okay. So, the other Pokemon I'm looking for is the one I'm actually trying to catch. And I think I will actually just... I'll try one more Pokemon, and if it's not that, then I'll pause the episode and wait until I find it. Because I'm going to be here a while. Okay, so I'll end this here quickly, and then when I eventually find this Pokemon, I'll begin the recording again. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. Okay, so that only took about a minute, which is quite lucky. This is Electabuzz, a pure electric type. It's in a similar boat to Raichu, really. Has fairly similar stats, but much higher special attack. A little lower. I'll use Aerolate actually. A little lower physical attack, but I'm not too bothered by that. It's very fast though. Electabuzz is only in FireRed. You'll find the leaf green counterpart Magmar before too long. I think just after the 7th badge, so yeah, it's a little while off, but Electabuzz is quite rare, so do keep that in mind. Okay, so let's try and catch this thing. I didn't really bring too many balls. I'm gonna end up needing to find another one, aren't I? Go find some more, get some more balls before I come back. So let's try and catch this, my final Ultra Ball. Great. Electabuzz I think is a little difficult to catch. Yeah, has a catch rate of 45, which is quite low. I guess I can try and use these two Pokeballs. I'm not going to really use them for much else. 2, 3. Wow. So something that had a ×1 catch rate has is the same as something that had a caught it with something. What I mean to say is that caught it with a ×1 catch rate when Ultra Balls had ×2 and they weren't shaking at all. So I think I have a good nickname for this. Screw it. Okay, so let's have a look at this thing. Careful. That's a terrible nature for it. Great. I am going to have to catch another one. Okay, so Leer Thunder Punch is the move that you're going to want to focus on until you get Thunderbolt, which is at level 47, unless you want to get it at the game corner. But Thunder Punch also will suffice. Light Screen is another good move for it. What I've decided I'll do, I will just head back to the Pokemon Center and get some more Pokeballs and such. What I've decided I'll do is I'll use Sparky in my party as a HM slave because I'm going to need one, and for the HMs I need, well, all but one, Sparky can learn them all, and I thought that it might, might be nicer to have him or have her there, sorry, as a to stay with the team. I didn't technically cover it in the actual video, but before I started training, I went out and I caught myself 50 different species of Pokemon to get myself the XP share, which you can get in the gate east of Fuchsia City, which is awesome because it really helps with training. So yeah, I think I will end this episode in Fuchsia. Well, actually no, I probably should go back to the power plant, but I will deposit this at Electabuzz just so I don't have to keep going back to the Pokemon Center. But on the next episode I think we'll definitely be covering the power plant, what you can do there. There is one special Pokemon that we can catch there, but I don't plan to catch it straight away. I think I'd rather do them all in one go. But yeah, until we find that Pokemon, it's just going to be the standard power plant. Sorry about that, I had to completely cut the recording there. Just thought it'd be easier to actually properly end the episode, but other than that, so the tentacle here. As clear body prevents stat lowering. So I'll just be heading back to the power plant. Just pressing the left button right as I got that encounter. Okay, right, so what I think we'll do is we'll head just back to the power plant quickly, and on the next episode we'll be covering it properly, but off screen I will catch myself a new Electabuzz, because Careful Nature is terrible. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you then, guys.